What's up, guys? This is Syphic coming back at you guys with a pickup video. I haven't done one in quite some time, but I have been pretty active out there. It's actually been a really amazing year. December was a little stressful with work and the holidays and all that. That's now over. Things are back to normal. And there's been a lot of cool stuff going on. Lots of trades, lots of... I've been able to pick stuff up here and there, extras that I can sell off to keep funding, the pickups and stuff. And I think I've done actually really extremely well. I think just in these past couple of months, I've picked up stuff that, just like amazing, rare, hard to get stuff. And I'm pretty happy. Some stuff is for the collection, some stuff I was able to get really cheap, so I can use this maybe like trade bait and so on and so forth to try to get other items and stuff like that. So yeah, so I've been doing quite a bit of that, picking up other things like non-gaming related stuff, and things that you can kind of flip on eBay and make a few extra bucks and be able to buy the things that you want. And that's been working out. So let's get down to some of this crazy stuff. So some of the I walked into actually a Goodwill on a rainy day, and I was able to find a wavebird with the receiver. Basically the waivers are pretty much kind of like worthless. They really don't go for much. It's the receivers that are people lose, that are kind of the value of them. This is just a regular non-platinum wavebird. It was only $5. I couldn't pass it up. And these, like I said, you can sell these and make a pretty good amount of money on these. I think these go for like anywhere from like $30 maybe, maybe 35. They're going up and stuff, I guess, because you can use these, on the new Super Smash Brothers. So anything like GameCube and Smash Brother related type stuff is kind of going up in price right now. So if you see these out there, pick them up. You can always make a few bucks off of these if you can get them cheap. That is, And shipping it, I probably could just toss out the receiver if I didn't want it and just sell the, the controller and keep the receiver, or sell the receiver. But yeah, so definitely pick these up whenever you see those. Went to the swap meet with the guys, and I noticed there was a vendor who had some gaming stuff. And always look at the little CD cases they might have. They always have games in there sometimes. What happened was I looked into a bin and I actually found a Game Boy player. Now normally I probably wouldn't pick this up because once again these really aren't worth much. They are if you have the disc. So I saw this in the bin, kind of started looking around the booth, saw a little CD case, started flipping through it, and sure enough there was the Game Boy player disc. Now together these things you can probably get about 40, maybe $50, or maybe even more now. They're going up in price. But the value comes from the disc. Without the disc, this is basically worthless. So, and I paid, I believe, $5 for these. So, like I said, I couldn't leave it there. So like I said, stuff like this. I'm not really into the GameCube too much. I do have a couple of consoles here, and I kind of play like Double Dash, but that's about it. But this stuff, like I said, I'll probably sell it or trade it. If I do sell it, it just goes back into funding the bad habits. Let's see here. Walked into a new thrift store. Saw a copy of Super Mario 64. I already sold off all my 64 stuff. A system that I did kind of like, but just don't really collect for it too much. I still have it. I might keep this. I'm not sure because I like playing the game, but it was only $3.99, so couldn't really pass up on that. And if I decide to sell it, I think these are going for like 20 to 25 bucks now, so could not leave that there. Had to pick that up. Walked into another Goodwill and picked up a couple of Dreamcast titles. Picked up NFL Blitz 2000 and NBA Tonight. Occasionally, sometimes I get bored and want to play some sports titles, and I actually really do like the Dreamcast, and yeah, so I just picked those up. They're only $2 a piece, so can't beat that. And those I'll keep. Let's have a look and see what else we got here. On my last video, actually, when my friend came down and traded me a bunch of Nintendo games, or the boxes and stuff, one of them must have fallen behind the counter, or my little table here. But one of the other games he had traded me was Russian Attack, complete in box with manual. And it's in pretty nice shape, so put a little baggie around that, and so that's definitely headed to the collection. My friend hooked it up with, my friend David Kim hooked me up with a copy of Yoshi for the NES, just the booklet. And I also got a copy of a Tetris manual for the NES. So thank you, David, for hooking that up. A couple of other Sega items here. I've decided to go for a Sega Master System full set. It's like my second favorite system behind the TurboGrafx and PC Engine. And so I decided to go for a full set, and part of the full set is the re-releases. I believe these are Tonka. I'm not exactly too sure. Some are Tonka, some might not be. But basically the re-releases are Blue Label variants. I believe there's like 22 or 23 of them. I have a couple of Double Dragon ones. And it's nice to get the Reggie Jackson baseball one. This just wasn't too expensive. I think I picked this up on eBay for like 10 bucks. But it was in mint shape, and like I said, I needed to add it to the collection, so I decided to pick that up. With some of that money that came from the eBay stuff. Pretty funny item, actually, I picked up. I don't know if the camera's going to get this or not. But there's a Savers by my work. And always find good stuff there. It's kind of in an affluent area, and there's always tons of amazing stuff. Like one thing I don't have here anymore, I picked up 2 Nintendo DS's, the AGS 101 model, which is the brighter screen. Pick those up if you see them. I've gone there and I've picked up like 2 or 3 of them, and basically they, I got them for like $3.99 a piece. They both worked, and I was able to turn around and sell those for 50 bucks a pop, which is pretty cool. But walked in one day and saw a Sega Dreamcast aftermarket fighting pad. This is like a generic pad, but it was $3 and it's kind of neat actually. It's new in the box, and yeah, so for those fighter games on the Dreamcast, this will come in handy because the Dreamcast controller is brutal on your hand sometimes. But what was really trippy was I've always wanted to get this, but the official one, so I guess I have to settle for the imitation one. But behind the another area was the, this is not even called Samba de Amigo, it's called Samba Fans, which is funny as hell. Here it is. It's basically an aftermarket imitation Samba de Amigo set. It is new in the box. This was $6 and comes with everything inside. It's kind of funny. It says for use with DC on here. It's not even Dreamcast, it says DC. And it says Samba Fans, which is kind of funny. So total knockoff. You can see the sides right there. Hopefully you can see that. Instructions and stuff in the back. Little handle so you can carry this around. And everything is inside. I had to get it. I was not going to pass this up for $6. Yeah, play an imitation, you know, maracas and stuff, you know. And let's see what else we got. Actually, there's another thing that I found at Savers that I forgot to put in here. Totally forgot about these. Got these at Savers as well. This was $1.99, and I kind of just picked them up just because I was there. But when I got home and I started looking through these are these Tamagotchis, these Gigapets. And what's cool is there's a Nintendo one, the Pokemon one. Looks like it says Pokemon Pikachu on there. And this one actually has on the little battery compartment, the little sticker thing you would pull off when it's new. So I think this hasn't been used yet. Hopefully I didn't break that one. But I was looking on eBay, and this one alone goes for like $50. So if you ever see this version, pick them up. Also, as I was going through some of these other ones here, I noticed that some of these go for quite a bit of money on eBay. Some of these lots will go for like $80 if you have like a handful of these. So I'm going to look some of these up and see what they go for. But yeah, any of these Tamagotchi Gigapets, definitely pick those up. And I got these at the for $1.99. So not sure if I'm going to keep these or not. I might trade them. If you guys are interested out there and have something I might need, let me know. So I could definitely you know, hang on to these for you if you need them. So I'll see what I'm going to do with that. Another thing I forgot to show is at the same Goodwill, the same Savers, I picked up a SNES Mini for $5.99. Can't believe I almost forgot this actually. Yeah, it was just sitting there. No cables, no controllers, no nothing. It's a little dirty, but other than that, it looks to be in great shape. So for $6, you really cannot pass an SNES Mini. I already have a Super Nintendo. Not sure if I'm going to keep this or trade this away. Since I don't think I need a second one, and I don't know if these older models, or I mean, I'm sorry, the newer models have any changes. I don't know if they skimp out on some of the hardware, who knows, but yeah. So now let's get to some of the big boys here. Now, one of these games here I already have, but the price that a buddy of mine was offering it for, I could not pass this up. I'm definitely going to use this for trade bait. So if anyone out there needs this copy, I've got a nice copy of Shining Force 3. I already have this game, but like I said, this was, I mean, the guy, I don't know if he was just trying to get rid of it, but I offered him a few bucks for it, and he took it. And yeah, I've done deals with him before, maybe, you know. So yeah, this is like half price of what it's going for on eBay is what I got. Just a little crack in the back here, but just awesome to get this in, you know. And if anyone out there needs this and has something that I need, let me know. This is for trade. A couple of Sega titles that I got in a lot. I actually picked up Super Shinobi for the Mega Drive. This game is kind of rare. A lot of black box Mega Drive games are actually pretty rare. The Mega Drive wasn't that successful in Japan, so the games are not as easy to come by. This one is in really mint condition, super excellent shape. I think this game goes for like 50 to 60 bucks, and I paid nowhere near that. It was in a bundle deal with this game, which I didn't have, which I'm glad I picked up, and I'm glad, you know, Sega stuff is going up. So definitely, if you guys are Sega collectors out there, you definitely want to start picking up Sega stuff pretty quickly before it goes up any higher. But picked up a copy of Shining Force CD, and so glad to have this. Can't wait to play it. I've actually never played this version, so I'm kind of super excited to bring out the Sega CD to try this out. And like I said, I paid nowhere near the going rate for this one. It was a bundle deal, so it worked out. I got this way under the going eBay rate. So awesome to get that. And I think besides that, I only need a couple more games that I want for the Sega CD, and I'm done collecting for that. Last but not least, this popped up on an eBay sale, and I was up late at night. The guy was like not that far from me. I threw in he had a better offer, and I kind of was a lowball offer, and I was able to get a copy of Hagani. God, this game is so fucking hard. Or maybe just my gaming skills are deteriorating and I kind of suck now, but I've been trying to play this, and it's really, really tough. But you know, I keep going back, you know, to play it again to try to get better, but it is tough. And yeah, it's in really nice shape. It's pretty clean. Just a small little nick there, but overall label's in really nice condition. Game kind of reminds me of Shinobi, kind of like Shinobi 3, you know, that kind of style. Even the sound even kind of sounds like it. It reminded me a lot of Shinobi on the Genesis. But it's pretty cool. I actually do like it. Rare game. It's actually pretty fun to play. Really hard though, so you know, before picking that up, be careful, guys. Now I'm not really done with my pickups. I've scored a bunch of turbo stuff, and I've actually passed on some turbo stuff. Like, it was like a 300 game lot that I passed up on like recently, and still kind of kicking myself. But like I said, at this point, I'm just looking for stuff that I really need. Not really looking for duplicates and all that. So I will be having another video maybe in a couple of days, and it's going to be just all turbo stuff, and I'm going to show you the stuff that I picked up for the TurboGrafx and the PC Engine. So hopefully the video wasn't too boring. Definitely I've been active on Instagram, so you can see all these pickups. I post them on Instagram right away, so you can see. Yeah, so if you want to follow me there, link is below. Definitely you can follow me on Facebook as well. But definitely just subscribe, guys. I've been having a good time. It's been fun getting back out there again and trying to find stuff. It's harder, but if you just, you know, make some moves and you know, meet the right people and be cool and do some good trades, and you know, the stuff comes and stuff. And like I said, with the turbo stuff, I'm pretty much almost done with the collection. I only need about 5 or 6 games. But there's a lot of PC Engine stuff and hardware that I've been trying to pick up as well. So I'll show that off in the next video. Until next time, guys, good luck out there. Hopefully you guys are having fun out there doing this. Don't take it too seriously. Have a good time. And yeah, so that's about it, guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys in a couple of days with another pickups video. Lates.